Hi everyone, it's Athena. Let's get started with, I just finished What's in the Vault. Very good readings. Check it out. Okay. This is for Wednesday, the 17th. June 17th, 2020. June 17th, 2020. This is for the collective. The energy could have already happened, or it is going to happen. It's on its way, and it will probably remain for, depending on your situation, like up to 3 weeks. Okay. Let's go. Let's see what's happening for the collective messages for all for Wednesday. Jeez. Oh my God, right? All right. So, falling away, the things that are falling away in your life are being shown to you here. The things that could not sustain, it just couldn't. They were built on faulty ground, right? Could be an earthquake, just saying. So be mindful of that. I mean, earthquakes are not ones that you know it's going to happen. It just happens. So if it is, just hopefully you have your preparedness kit. If you are in an earthquake state or country, you already know how to prepare, but it could literally be an earthquake coming within the next 3 weeks. Wow. Okay. The falling away of the old, a sudden something. Let's see what else is happening here with this Tower. So a lot of us experiencing Tower moments, right? We have been. It's like, are you kidding me? Some people just want to bolt, really. Some people just want to bolt. They're like, I'm out. I'm out, It could be, it doesn't have to be negative. But I did feel with that card, earthquakes, right? Some of you are waiting for disaster, right? It's almost like, it's like with everything going on, it's like, okay, what's next, right? And we have been saying that. I mean, come on, we have. We've been saying, all right, what's going to be next? Well, it could be earthquakes on their way. But it's not like you're waiting for them, but you're waiting for what other disasters could be happening in your life, in your surroundings, in our world. I know it's a general reading, but I have to tell you all of what I see here. So within a week, something like that. Be mindful, be prepared, be ready. When you prepare, that's what these are for. In preparation. So listen, here's the deal. Even if you're not in a state or country that has earthquakes, that doesn't mean you're not going to have one. So this just means be prepared that if you have enough water, enough food, you can get Amazon, on Amazon, you can get earthquake little, emergency kits. This could be something. So now we're coming into something that we changed. The universe just changed the energy for all of us. I was going to say both of us. What's that about? So the energy changed just now. It went from, oh my God, doom and gloom to, I don't know what the heck's happening, to, oh, wait a second. What have we here? Do we have a new soul counterpart, new love coming in that you either waited for or have been waiting for, or someone is coming out of the blue in general that is going to be your soul counterpart? So now, for those of you who are single and looking, this could be a new love coming in, and you've been like, when is it going to ever happen? I've been single for so long. I can't tell you how many of people I know who are feeling this way. So here we have the energy just shifted. Do you see how that happened? We went from doom and gloom to probably or potential earthquakes happening to wait a second. For others, it could be new love coming in, unexpected. So for some, I'm going to say, for some, it's a sudden, oh my God, they're here. Or for others, it's, oh my God, I've been waiting for so long. It's the same thing, right? Either you've been waiting, hoping, and it could be a sudden, here they are, right? Here they are. Here I am. What's that song, right? Here I am waiting. Yeah, I hear that song. All right, that's a good one. There they are, the knight in shining armor. But be mindful, is this a knight? No, it's not. It's not. For why is it not a knight? It's only a message because this is a soul counterpart. So they're matching your energetic field. They're on the same vibe with you. Message is coming in. The message of the higher truth is coming in as well. It's my higher truth card. I can't remember who sings that now. Gosh. Here I am waiting. All right. It's good. It's very good. Getting ready to start something new. So this night is coming in to say something that, like, let's start over. Or it could be, okay, I heard they're in the same line of work that you are. It could be, hey, do you want to partner up? Let's do something together. Let's make some kind of a business / love thing going on. Let's say that someone was in a third party situation and now the third person's gone. So now they have time. They want to make time. Look, they've been waiting to give you this time. It's time, something about time. Now is the time. You're not going to see it coming, but the time is now, right? The time is now. I don't have the wheel, but the time is now. They're coming in. A message is coming in. An email is coming in. A text message is coming in. Someone's going to say, I have had this fire of passion burning within my body to say, it just took me, I just needed the courage, you know? I'm shielding myself because I'm scared of what you may respond or not, right? But I'm doing it anyway because I'm the knight. I'm coming in to do it. I'm taking the plunge. Literally taking the plunge, right? Someone's taking the plunge. I love it. All right, someone's taking the plunge. And the recipient has been waiting, and it's going to be like coming out of the blue. And my nose is itching, but I'm not like, I don't see that as a sign, but it could be. Or it could just be my hair's getting in my nose. You know what I mean? Justice. The scales are being balanced, right? So how do the scales balance? Well, they balance because the masculine meets the feminine and they balance themselves out. They heal. They become whole first. The soul counterparts that come together after the healing is done, the forgiveness has been done for their own life, right? In their own life, in their own world. And that's when they meet. They meet because their vibration, once again, is on the same level. They've gone through the same stuff. And then they meet, and it balances out the equilibrium of masculine and feminine, divine masculine, divine feminine coming together. right? The star, of course, the universe has it all orchestrated so beautifully. And then the emotional waters are also balanced, right? Mind, body, soul. Get everything it just balances out, right? Right hand, left hand together, balancing each other out. Because now, someone who didn't want to admit to it is coming to admit, like, all their truths, the knowledge. They're gonna like spew out everything that they've ever wanted to say is coming out. I'm telling you, coming out. I'm telling you. Someone has fallen for you. Wow. So we have, really and truly, we have all the signs. We have swords, we have Libra, we have the pentacles, we have air signs, we have the water signs. Someone literally jumping, right? Jumping, being a fish out of water and taking that leap, right? Falling in love, taking that leap emotionally, going for it. And it's not unheard of, especially with what's going on today. These events going on in the universe is just illuminating, really, the people who have been single for too long, illuminating that fact, and people wanting to change their lives up because we realize how precious life is. And life is all about love, right? Because that is the common denominator. And when one is seeking the other, then finally coming together, it balances out not only your life on a personal level, but it also balances out the scales of the universe, right? The masculine and the feminine meet, and a new beginning begins. We're starting over. A lot of people are starting over because they don't want to wait. They want to take the leap. They want to go and tell someone everything that they've ever felt, thought, believed in. Maybe that's what happened. Someone's beliefs had to go by the wayside about what it had to look like, feel like, taste like. And now it's not even a question anymore because it's here. You're like, oh, how do you know it's a soul counterpart? People ask, how is it different from a soulmate? How is it blah, blah, blah? Well, a soulmate relationship is one that is a teacher and the teacher, I heard, and the seeker. So one seeks the other for the lessons that they have needed to learn from one another. So one learns and one teaches, right? A twin flame is two people that are going through the same thing, but they've already learned their lessons on a grander scale on their own accord. So then when they get together, they can share those experiences, but they're not going through them together. I'm not saying it's easier, because it could be even more difficult, because sometimes when we have the soulmate is it's a hardship in a relationship, but so is the twin flame. Why? Because every relationship is something to live for, die for, believe in, and not question. Right? Just allowing people to come into your life, and whether it's needed to be labeled as a soulmate, as a twin flame, as a this, as a that goes by the wayside, because what we're doing is we've got two souls coming together. Whether it's a soulmate, whatever you want to, labels are labels, right? We are not made of labels. We are souls in human form, human external body, the shell, experiencing life. And this experience is going to come with a new beginning, because this particular Two of Cups depicts two people who have already done their work. They're on the same level now. Soulmates are not necessarily on the same level. Soulmates and twin flames learn together, for sure. You have to learn and grow together. That's part of life. But the difference is a twin flame relationship, from my understanding, is that you have learned, valued, and sought out your own answers to become whole. And then you look in the mirror and your soul counterpart, that's what it means, has done the same work. And then the universe with the star and the moon, the stars and the moon, is there to say this was, and the rainbow is to say we took that, we've now taken these two souls because they belong together on the same vibrational level to start new. And it's a great big love. Not that soulmates are not, but let's keep the labels out of it. Let's just talk about the common denominator of why we're here on the earth plane, and that's love. On whatever level it is, whatever capacity it is to experience a new start, a new beginning, and to jump into a whole new life, new love, whatever, old love, but it's to start over so that you can experience new experiences. So as we see, and I'm telling you right now, I'm going to tell you right now, earthquakes. I am going to say it. There could be okay, so I'm not joking. I got a call. So just so you know, I'm being serious. Somewhere, or there may be one, there may be a few earthquakes. I know as I live and breathe in California that we literally have earthquakes daily, but I'm kind of feeling that this is like an earthquake that is going to be in the news media, in the news. You're going to hear about it. Okay, it could be in another country. It's the world, right? All right, getting back to this reading, this new start is after an ending. So with the ending starts a new beginning, okay? For this Two of Cups, right? And the offer is big. So this new beginning has an offer here. And I know we talked about this, right? We talked about this being potentially a business offer. Let's go into business. Let's do something together. But I really felt it was about let's spend significant time together. Like within the next 3 months, you may feel this coming into play where someone's going to just spew out all their truths so that they can get balanced and then attract the exact same thing. You're going to find the storyline is similar. Not the story, the storyline, the moral of the experiences that one has had separately from the other, these stories. So you're going to spend time together and you're going to talk about the experiences that you have had with this ending and the new beginning. So, right, when something ends, here comes the new. All right. One door closes, the other opens, and voila, here's your person, right? Out of the blue. Love is about freedom. This could be a big offer of, two people who are very independent who come together because they believe in the same obvious. Love is about freedom, giving the other freedom to be who they are, right? Unconditionally loving someone else. That's what this is. Unconditionally loving someone with all of their idiosyncrasies, even more so because of them. So I'm telling you, someone's going to say, this is what I've been through. I've been through a war, right? I've been through the worst. And this is not a progression. This is, these cards are saying, this is what I want after I've been, after I've been through all this, and whatever ended has ended, right? I've been emotionally drained. I've been emotionally and mentally drained. I've been through it all, right? You tell your story. And who's telling the story? Well, one of them is the King of Wands. It is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius saying, I've been through a lot. I've had a lot to deal with, as well as a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So these two could be the ones, right? Look at that. Or any sign of the zodiac. Between Gemini and Cancer season, which makes sense. We're in that right now. We're just closing up Gemini. Gemini closes up and Cancer starts June 22nd. So these two energies are coming together to talk about it. Someone's going to reveal stuff. There's going to be a big disclosure of truth. That's what the Knight of Swords is coming in to do. So what? It can balance it out. So it can heal. So they can heal, right? What I didn't tell you was this. What I failed to mention was, I wasn't trying to lie, but it came off as such. If I did lie, I'm sorry, forgive me. So you want to be mindful, right? So how do we do that? We listen. Whoever is coming to tell you something, to message you, let's get together, let's talk. Whoever's coming potentially out of the blue to say, I want to talk to you, let's either a physical meeting or meeting of the minds, right? I need to share with you what I've been through so that you can understand, which you will, my loyalty to you. My loyalty to you. Balance. Let's just get some of these. John Holland, yeah, look at that. Truth. Oh my God, look at this. Oh, wow. Are we talking finally opening up? Finally telling the truth. I don't need to do any more cards. This is it. Someone wasn't talking. Someone was, someone was silent. Now they're ready to spew out all these truths. And that's what this is. I didn't tell you about this because. I did this because. It came off as I was trying, might have come to you as a surprise that what you didn't know, this is what you didn't know. These are not lies. These are truths of the heart. If anyone was lying, then they're going to tell you about it. All right? They're going to fess up. If it came off as a lie, or if it came off as, you know how people they withhold information, little bits and pieces, right? And we always think the worst because that's part of what I was trying to say. We do as humans, especially with what's going on in the world today. We are we unfortunately think the worst before we would allow or try to even contemplate that it could be like an innocent white lie that someone told you, that constructed this whole thing. But it's also about, if it is with someone you know, obviously that's that. Or it could be, you didn't know this about me, or we're sharing stories. Now we're sharing stories, right? Because these two are going to be talking. These two are going to be talking. Well, you never told me that. Or if they're new, wow, that's crazy to hear that, because I felt the same way in my past relationship. Oh my God, I dealt with the same thing, right? It's going to be a coming together of two minds, two bodies, and one soul. I mean, you can't. Someone's just coming out with it all. Because that's the only thing that's going to sustain this change. That's how this is going to happen. This change in someone's life, waiting, you've been single, and someone just suddenly comes out of the blue, and then they show up. They don't only show up with, they show up with their truth. They show up with their stories. They show up with how much time and energy it took to maybe come up to talk. Someone could be an introvert. That's hard for introverts to come up to someone just out of the blue. But I've been through, they're going to say, I've been through this and this. Well, guess what? So have I. It's the same thing. Both emotionally drained. Both like almost to the point of giving up, right? You get to that point where you just like, I've had it. And then the miracle happens, right? A new life is born. People are going to see it. People are going to see your happiness. Your friends, your family members, they're going to say, oh my God. Wow. You're going to tell your friends and family members the transformative, this relationship that's coming in that literally has transformed your life, right? To the point where, you know, you're never the same again in a good way. So again, the only part that may be in question here is there could be an earthquake somewhere in the world. Within 3 weeks, anytime from like now up to like 22, 23 weeks, maybe longer. I don't know. I mean, it's very, very general, but I'm telling you, some kind of earthquake. All right, higher learning. That's exactly what we're doing. We're gaining understanding. Higher learning is when we speak our truth. When we now learn the reasons and the reasons and the stories behind someone else's potential motives, but they weren't negative, they were positive. Their truths and your truths meet, just like the soul counterparts meet. Emotionally and mentally, you come together because you're meant to come together like that, to form a new, after that, right, this new beginning starts, just like with that, just with the, this starts, this whole beautiful new beginning on the basis of what you have spoken to one another. Like, right? This happened, that happened. It balances itself out. You've learned from experience. Well, yes. More inner study is now required to further progress. So it's it's not where it stops. Learning doesn't ever stop. We just go to a new level of learning, right? It's like graduating and you go from grade 5 to 6, whatever. But now you've learned things, you've been privy to some knowledge, a lot of it. A lot of the truth is now being revealed and shown. Is it warranted? Yeah, it is. You know, it is very true that the truth will set you free. Have a great day.